What's up guys, Paranormal Unit here, and welcome back to another mod showcase. It's been a while, it's been quite a while. Now, today I have an interesting mod, and I'm not sure how I feel about this mod. It's pretty unique, but it's also kind of strange. So as you guys can see, we have some blocks here that are all completely covered in grass, and we also have these little tiny grass blocks here. So what is going on? So this is the Better Foliage mod. So it basically makes it so that trees and grass are updated. So instead of grass being completely erased when you hit it, it now looks like you just like trimmed the lawn, I guess. And also the grass, some grass blocks, it's like I said, it's kind of weird in this respect, where there's some grass blocks that are like this, and then there's some grass blocks that are like this, and I'm not too sure why that is exactly. But let's move on over here, I guess. And one of the other things I want to talk about, and I don't actually have any way of showing this, I guess I could maybe pop this up. I'm not really sure if there's a way I can actually just kind of do this though, and that is that lily pads have a chance of spawning, oh there you go, with a flower on them. So in certain areas it looks like, you know, lily pads will have flowers depending on which block they're in. If you didn't know this already, lily pads already have a fixed direction depending on where they are. So as you can see, this one will always be facing this way whether I face this way or not, and this one will always have a flower on it, so that's how that works. But as you can also see, there's like this root coming down from them, which looks really cool. And actually something I didn't even notice until I came over here, there's coral down here too, which actually looks really nice. And there's also this other like algae stuff down here, and there's also these reeds. I did happen to notice the reeds, but I didn't notice all this other stuff down here. So this is really cool. It just adds like that extra depth to Minecraft. It's a little unique. It's not something that you would actually like go out and venture for, but it just like adds that little bit more of like realism to it. So let's actually do /game mode. What is it for survival? Game mode 0? I think. Yes, it appears to be. Okay, so let's see if I get anything when I break some of this stuff. Okay, so that gave me nothing. Oh wait, so this whole reed, oh nope, you can't break the reeds, I guess. Not at all. Nope. Can I place a block on top of it and get rid of it? Yes, you can. Okay. What about this stuff? There's this stuff down here. Nope, this is all just there. And same thing with this. Like, I guess if I broke this sand block, then it would go away, but other than that, nope, it's all there. So it's kind of a downside. If you wanted to like have a clean area here, you would have to do some extra work to do that. Anyways, but if we come up here, one of the cool things I like personally is the trees. First of all, the leaves are a little bit bushier. You can actually like see the leaves sticking out. It looks a bit more realistic, and I actually really like that. And they're also falling, which is really unique, really unique texture, and it just looks nice. And like I said, it just adds extra to the game. And one of my favorite things though is the fact that the trunks are more rounded now. That just looks like, you know, not many mods actually pull this off very well, but as you can see, that actually looks really nice for at least a square game, you know what I mean? One of the things I don't like is that in my hand it's still a square, which is kind of awkward and weird, but when you place it down, I mean, this looks really cool, honestly. Kind of infuses there a little bit, kind of gets a little weird, but like I said, I can't complain. This actually looks really nice, especially if you were like set it up sideways, and it would actually look like logs are laying on the ground. Let's see if I can actually get that to happen. Yeah, look at that. If you had like a bunch of those set up, it would look like logs laying down on the ground. That looks just awesome. And so with that being said, there's also a small update to the signs, which is very hard to notice, but basically I think the base is a bit different. I saw this when I was looking at the different things that were added. There was only a short list, and I'm finding more than there actually was actually shown. But yeah, that's one of the things I saw, and it looks like a little bit different, but nothing too noticeable. So let's go back to game mode 1 really quick, just to get over here a little bit faster. One of the other really cool features is snow on trees. Look at this. I mean, it looks kind of weird with like the same texture, like cross texture on each one, but it actually does look kind of nice. It gives it an extra like feel to it when you're coming by it, and I don't know, I just kind of like it a little bit. Like I said, it's a little weird, but you know, it's a work in progress. It's actually really nice though. This mod is a great idea, and how it was implemented and how it's being used is actually really nice. I just hope that the developers go a little bit more into detail with it. Ooh, I wonder if reeds have been changed. Nope, sugarcane looks pretty much the same. But let's go over here and take a look at these trees. Yep, these are rounded off too, and there's the leaves falling, and these actually look really nice. I like that. Let's see if we can find any more trees. If not, I can actually just make some trees. Let's go ahead and do that really quick, actually. Let's get let's get dark oak, and then let's get where's bone meal? I think it's down here. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this out really quick. Oops. What? Misclicking everything. Let's break this away because I don't think it'll spawn if I do that. Let's go ahead and grow this. Okay. Ooh, wait, is this texture not updated? Oh, nope, yep, it is. And look at that. Wow, that actually looks really cool. I like that a lot. Ooh, look, did you see that? Oh, you can kind of see through it too, actually. It does appear to look through the actual wood blocks themselves, though. As you can see, it kind of like disappears. And also, you can see this like, oh no, oh, the textures are connecting. Oh, that's actually really cool. How the textures connect like that. And so they square off right there, but then like if I break this, it goes back to like a log. Oh, that's actually really neat. I like that a lot. That's cool. So yeah, no, this mod's looking pretty awesome, actually, in my opinion. I don't even know what to say. Should I start rating mods? I think I should. I'll rate this mod I would rate it a 7 out of 10 because it does need some work on it still, but I actually really like the concept and I like the way they're implementing it. This can get kind of repetitive, the constant like grass like this. It can get kind of repetitive, but other than that, I'm really liking this mod. This also kind of needs to go just because like you can't, it's in some areas it's kind of hard to see where you're jumping up, and I think the extra grass on top is enough already that you don't really need this. But you know, that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys want to go check out this mod for yourselves, I will leave a link to it in the description down below. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all in the next episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content. Goodbye, guys.